I got a plan, ayy, ice drip on my hand, hey, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, ice drip on my man, hey, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, these niggas don't wanna throw hands, hey, yeah. I got a plan, like machine.
Before I even really hop in, this is going to be the last review for a Tower of God for the year. I still have the end of year discussion coming up, so we're going to talk about Tower of God in 2019 in general, what we thought, the good, the bad, the mediocre, everything in between, all sides of the spectrum. So that will come out very end of December or very early January. But this is the last review I'm doing for the year. I got a lot going on. It's Christmas, holidays coming up, vacation stuff, so yeah, bear with me. Hang in there. We'll be back next year. But these two chapters, 38 and 39 of season 3, they weren't bad actually. They're pretty interesting in some regards. Now you know 100 Bands is my boy. You got Calavan in here with the hat and the jacket. Still has his arm bound behind his back. He's infiltrating, and one of the things that I found interesting about this chapter, for the most part, with him is seeing how people interact with him. We kind of still saw it with Yasaracha, still kind of putting respect on him. Yes, from a rank perspective, he's been demoted, but that does not have anything to do with how powerful he is and what he's already done in terms of accomplishment and status. So there's still a lot of respect for him. So even though Chian Hiha obviously worked under him before he was replaced with him, there's a new commander for the 4th division squadron. Sorry, so Calavan's been replaced, so that guy is around. So that should be interesting because he's planning on joining them as a regular soldier after everything's said and done here, after he frees the Kane's sister. Now, here's the thing that's what's wild about that. Imagine you're just kind of running through fodder, through Jihad's army, and then in a regular, like, foot soldier uniform, this nigga Calavan just stop you. You're dying. You're gone. But, what's his name? Shibisu stays behind. They all go towards the walls to tell them Calavan's coming, things of that nature. We meet Kane, the younger sister of the hero, who was sealed in the wall, and they won't let her see her sister because they already know about the invader. We see a couple of flashbacks with her and her sister, and Calavan actually pulls up on her, but apparently he's not very good at convincing anyone to do anything if he can't use brute force. So it didn't go well, but he basically left her like his pocket so she can contact him should she need to contact him for any reason. And he kind of pulls up at the end when they're disrespecting her sister's like grave or monument by just taking that one dude. He just kind of chucks him through the wall like full power, not full power, but like he's just a monster. When Bam and company pull up to the wall, they get arrested. Kun tells them to relax. They think they do the whole thing where, oh my god, they're just regulars, so they're kind of underestimating them, even though they're all very powerful regulars. They're different, of course. They kind of just playing along right now. And White has an interesting conversation with Hats. He sees Hats swinging his sword. He's like, is he a swordsman? And that man is disgusted by what he's seeing. He's like, you're not gonna get any stronger, kind of swinging around like that. You look. What did he say? He said he looked like a farmer. Yeah, he looked like a farmer more than a swordsman. And he's like, after Hat's like, you may be a great swordsman, but you can't judge other people's skills. And he's like, bitch, I'm from the fucking, you know who I am? I like hearing when White talks about swordsmanship and the RA family stuff. Yeah, he's just showing off. And the thing that I kind of like what he said is basically he's like, I guess his opinion on a sword is merely a killing tool, a killing weapon. You stab and you slash with it. And it's like, what are you trying to teach a sword? You don't teach a sword anything. A sword is the killing weapon. And he's like, you don't even understand something as simple as slashing. You're too tense. You're gonna wear your blade down. Things of that nature. Like, you make me sick. Like, basically, and I'm like, wow. Okay, that's cool. White is a really great swordsmanship. I have high hopes for Hatsu as a swordsman. I want to see him continue to use it. I don't want to see him switch to a needle. And I think one of the greatest things he can accomplish is if he's able to defeat a direct descendant from the RA family some down the line, especially in higher Densu. Oh my god, in higher density Shinsu. That'll be dope. So I'm like, White's gonna teach him, or possibly give him some good advice. No. It becomes about Bam, of course. Bam's soul force or whatever, like all the souls he has in him. And White's like, I could teach you how to use it. And I was like, of course. It just ended up being something about Bam. But Bam saying he's understanding all the powers within him ever since, I guess, the transformation, ever since Doom kind of tried to turn him into a canine person. And yeah, so we kind of talk about Genesis and the hero on the wall, the legend of how it happened, and we get a little bit of a flashback to see what were they called? At the end of Genesis, they were called the Hidden Grove, I believe. And you got to see someone who looks like Rack a little bit. It was really cool, like a fluffy, cloudy, like Rack, someone from the Kun family, and then obviously the Kane's older sister, Dawn. She's like the Forget-Me-Not. We do know that she was somehow able to seal herself in the wall and remove everyone's memory except her sister. So her having the epithet or sobriquet, I guess nickname, I don't know, of Forget-Me-Not is probably something related to her abilities to manipulate memories. So that would be cool if she can do that. And they bodied somebody, a direct descendant from one of the Tengri families, and the Lobobia family sent one of the 23 great beasts, which is currently the 20th branch symbol, which is making me wonder if there was more than 20 branches once upon a time, and maybe some of those bloodlines have died out, or maybe some of those great beasts are already dead. So keep that in mind. But we're kind of building up to Calavan probably convincing Khan to free her sister, and the joke about it is his job is to get her to join him or kill her, and they basically think that she let the intruder in, so it's gonna get really messy. Calvin also asked Chanhee how to, like, you know, if it's a woman, how would you get her to like listen or something, and she's like, I don't know, man, I just be throwing hands. But I mean, it's nothing too crazy happening outside of that. We're still clearly building up to this confrontation with Calavan. We still haven't seen what's going on with Yatracha, Yama, and that camp with the Vankel and stuff, so we don't even know what's going on at that part of the wall. So we're just kind of easing into it. I don't know how far we're gonna get this year, but I suspect next year, probably towards the beginning, we're gonna start seeing some shit go down. Possibly Bam is gonna see Calavan sooner rather than later and see how that fight goes. Realistically speaking, he shouldn't win, but at this point, I wouldn't put it past SIU to let Bam win somehow. But I knew. Pretty cool 2 chapters. This is the last review I'm doing of Tower God for this year, but do stay tuned for the end of the year wrap up. We're gonna talk about Tower God in 2019 in general, our thoughts on it. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for rocking with me for another year.
When I look you in the eyes, you take control of me. You know I hate it when you mad at me. My love is deeper than the galaxy. Equivalent exchange the way I alchemy. From the east side.